together, a lot of time it's my game plan that I like to do just in class, where it involves passing the guard, going to a finishing hold, and I'm going to give little variations of what people do to change up my game, but it still ends up in the same destination. So usually you'll end up in somebody's guard like this. There's a lot of different guard passes, and you just got to find what works for you. This is my favorite. I like to start the closed guard, grab the armpits, the gi, just underneath. Usually there's a seam or something nice and strong. And I hold those with my fingers curled in, thumbs out like this. And then if you're tight right there, it stops him from doing other things. He can't choke. Go ahead and try to choke because you can push away. If he goes to arm bar, you can still pull down and keep your elbows close. You have a lot of control of him right here. That's the arms. Then you keep your base, and I stand up leaning into his arms so that they're kind of pinned. He can't do a lot with them. I put one leg behind his tailbone and squat down. Keep my leg here. Still control here, and that way if he tries to sweep me real quick, I've got really good base, and I'm holding him tight here. Now, I used to just quickly jump over and get half guard. But the problem is a lot of people are really good at trapping one leg when you do that, and you get stuck there forever. So now, when I break his legs open, I just fold this leg over and I leave my foot behind. And I still maintain this balance because this is going to keep me from being swept. Hold my knee to the ground, keep this foot hooked behind his leg. And I just lay across him and stay balanced. Now he's going to have a hard time crossing his legs and holding me. I don't have to rush it. I just keep my time, keep my position, keep my base. And when I'm ready, I leave this leg here and I take the other leg out. Hold it here, and I'm pretty much free now. Once I'm here, I just sit across, take side control. Now, one thing that a little bit of a variation is once in a while, I break his guard. Go ahead and close his guard. Keep the arms in here, keep them pinned, stand up, lean into him, squat down, keep your base so that you don't get swept. Now once in a while, he might move this leg, something happens, and this leg completely comes out to half guard, which is still an okay position. But he'll automatically trap my other leg with his legs. And even though I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm going to be stuck here most likely. There's a lot of different ways of escaping from here. Some people turn this way and push the knees. One thing I like to do is take this arm now from the armpit, grab his collar here, and grab this hand and take his leg, his outer knee, and switch from keeping my weight on him to now putting the opposite knee on his belly. It's not the regular knee from knee on the belly. This is more of just to keep him from wanting to hold on to these legs very long. So now I'm going to do the same thing as knee on the belly, only it's backwards. Put it here, and I pull up and keep my balance. Keep my head up. And the longer I pull, it's going to be really hard for him to hold on to my legs. He's not going to like it. He's going to want to release the pressure from his stomach. So once he does finally start letting go to stop me, I'll just hop over and fall back down, and I'll have side control. Now, in both positions, once I get to side control, my main game is to get a choke like this. That's what I'm going to work for. So I cup his arm, and I try to push it this way. Now, optimum would be he gives it to me. I take this arm and now slide it under, close it like a regular triangle, and that would be the choke. But most people don't just give it to you. So I bait him into it by taking this arm and now bringing it in front, putting my thumb in, and putting some pressure on his neck. Most people aren't going to like that, and they're going to start using this hand or whatever to do something. The minute he gets even there, I take my opposite arm, I kind of slap the back of his elbow to get it past, and then I use the side of my head to hold it. Then I take this arm off and go back to the choke position again. You can do this, which is optimum. You could even just clasp your hands and do this, but what you want to do is drive this into his neck. So that would be a great finish. Now, if he doesn't give it to you, then you just keep doing the same thing. But now let's say you can cup it from here and it's not tight enough. Or let's say he gets half guard again and you're still doing the same thing. What you want to do is get it here, and if it's not tight enough, take this leg and backtrack to the original guard pass position and dig your foot back in so that you can help pin his legs. Then the next position would be to get to the side control while holding this. It tightens it up even more. If that's not enough because he's stubborn or he has enough space in there, then as a final thing, completely hop over his body and go from here and then slowly walk up. And then you're going to get it for sure because it kind of combines the neck crank with the choke. And that's basically my game from passing guard.